time I write a goddamn fiction story, I get too focused on one thing, and I never write anything. Ah, writer's block, why do you do this to me? Why? 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 Okay. Right, I'm done. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's talk to Saori. This game actually really is, as someone who is a writer suffering from writer's block, who can't write for a damn. Oh my god, I've been trying for over a year now just to get over writer's block. I just need to force myself. I need to force myself out of bed every morning, put my pen on the paper, and just do it. That's the problem with me, is that I don't know how to get the motivation out to force myself to do something like that. It's always a problem in real life, actually. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Audra. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Saori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people. Hello, video gamer. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you stop on in. It's always nice to see new people come up to the live stream. Yeah. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Audra poem. And that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Saori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Saori. Hee. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Audra. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Ah, Saori. Make sure not to leave her hanging around. Okay then, I'll bear that in mind, video gamer. Thanks, Saori. I'm not sure if Saori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, I had to giggle at the end here. I had to giggle because that's just silly. How do I, like, move this? I am pressing the enter button and everything. I don't know, maybe it goes away after a certain amount of time, because I'm pressing the enter button and I can't move through this now I've read it. Yes, 10 out of 10, wood poem again. Right, sorry about that, I have allergies. Oh, click outside the poem. I see. Saori, all emotional and serious. I want breakfast. Oh, nom 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 nom. I want to eat eggs and pancakes and toast and bacon. Oh, nom 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 nom. Saori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Okay, that's official. That is my girlfriend Akari. That is my girlfriend Akari right there. Nope. Nope, that's confirmed. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. My relatometer, my similarity-o-meter just started going like beep. Oh my god. Yes. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. That was so much fun. Monika's the best. Aw, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. Well, there's no other person to select, unless I'm gonna start reading to myself in the back of the room. Just sitting there in the back of the room talking to myself. Jesus Christ, right. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it, though. Ah, so it's that bad. No? Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Oh, it's... Oh my god, it's hard to tell if my girlfriend is more Saori, because my girlfriend always also has the very shy nature as well. But I'm definitely saying that Saori is more like my girlfriend Akari. I don't know. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Does anyone know what a writing style is? You see, this right here is why I'm a bad writer. I don't understand what a writing style is. Like when I pick up a pen and paper, there's all of this gibberish that you're supposed to listen to, like writing styles and how to express yourself, and I just don't get any of it, and I'm just sitting here with a piece of pen and paper and hoping for the best. That's usually what happens. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Nisuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to me or to Nisuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baiting? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to withstand the test of time. the lost yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green loo of the future. I bathe, calm, bathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickles, damn it! Pronunciation, how does it work? The light flickers, I flicker back. Writing style is the choice of words, sentence structure, and the paragraph structure used to convey the meaning effectively. Alrighty then. Interesting. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. It's not that your handwriting is terrible, it's that actually, I can read it pretty fine. The thing is that I have god-awful handwriting, so I can read anybody's handwriting pretty easily. Because I've learned to read my own handwriting, and that in itself is a skill. If you can read my handwriting, you have a gift of reading, because mine is pretty terrible. Not as bad as my girlfriend. My girlfriend has even worse handwriting than I do. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. But yeah, her handwriting is actually beautiful to look at, in all honesty. I would love to have handwriting like hers. I really would, but it's impossible for me to have that handwriting. Try having good handwriting when you're dyslexic and have autism. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck trying to learn to handwrite better. Oh, man. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Audra. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over at it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Oh god, that's every day. Every day of my life as a writer. Every single day. Every single day. That's my entire life. My entire life as a writer is me going like, man, I hate my work. I'll never be as good as anyone else. Oh god, why me? Why'd I have to become a writer in the first place? Every single day that I am breathing. Every one. Welcome to the life of an artist, everyone. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Saori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Like most Let's Players and commentators will be all happy and sugarcoat things. I'm not that type of Let's Player. I will tell you straight up everything about my life and how depressing my life is. I will straight up tell you. I will straight up be frank with you. And I think that's what my unique style is as a commentator. I think that's my personal style as a commentator, is that I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna hit you hard with the reality of life here. You know, and especially with these types of games where I start to relate to things. I am gonna hit you hard with my depression. It's gonna be a lot to take in, you know? That's just how it's gonna go on live streams and me recording in general. That's just how it's gonna hit you. So, you know, there's always that to bear in mind. Ah, man. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. But yeah, I'm the type of commentator that I will give you the BoJack special. I will not sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna give you the BoJack special here, and I'm gonna be frank with you and tell you, hey guys, welcome to the most depressing episode of Doki Doki Literature Club that you've ever heard. It's gonna be amazing. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Yep, my girlfriend is a combination of Nasuki and Sorori. My girlfriend right here is a combination of Nasuki and Sorori. That's what we've got going on, which people did, by the way. Sorori liked it, and Audra did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Ugh. And Audra liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nasuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Audra appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why you become a polygamist. This right here is why you become polyamorous. At least this is why I did, because otherwise Nat and Akari would still be killing each other. I'm telling you right now, Nat and Akari would be right now catfighting each other outside in like a jousting tournament had I not gone polyamorous. I'm telling you right now, there would have been a jousting tournament. I would have been selling tickets for like $5 a piece. It would have been hilarious. Oh, Jesus, right. There we go. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? I did not imagine this was so relatable. I just wanted you to experience this game. A true gem in my humble opinion. It is a fantastic game and it's very relatable to me as a writer. Cause I am a writer and stuff, and this game, there are some lines in it that speak to me. Like the self-confidence stuff, I'm just like, oh god. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Audra started showing up. Nasuki! Nasuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. You see, this is why I became polyamorous. Because otherwise this would be Nat and Akari. They would both be at the jousting tournament, killing each other right now. There would be blood, the horses would be dead, they would be sitting there on top of each other with like, ah! I'm telling you right now. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Audra, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Audra. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Audra? Well? How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course that's gonna be... Oh, crap. Crap. How did I just do that? Oops. I am almost certainly gonna go with... just to clarify here, I'm bad with names. So Yuri, I believe if I remember right, Nisuki is her, and Yuri is her, right? If brain goes correctly. So I'm probably gonna side with Yuri, in all honesty. I probably am. I think I really am here, because honestly, I like complex writing. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I like writing that I have to solve and figure out. That's just my personal opinion. So I think I'm gonna go down that route. Wait, what? The game... Wait a minute. Did I select the wrong option? How did that work? Can we go back in time now? Because the game glitched out on me. I know I selected Yuri there. I'm almost like 1,000% sure. I'll go back into the footage and check, but I'm almost 1,000% sure that I clicked the right button. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Oh, okay, I did select the right button. Okay, then we're good. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. Yeah? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Nisuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Nisuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you did just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Nisuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Ugh. Nisuki clutches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. So worry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare time for me having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Nisuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Nisuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Audrey, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Nisuki said about, you know, I would never do something so shameful. So, what thing did Nisuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Someone's tits are hard. You have a lady boner. For those of you who don't know, lady boner is when your tits get hard. At least that's what Luca-Jin calls it. Luca-Jin calls it a lady boner. From her YouTube channel. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Audra, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Audra! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee. Sorori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sorori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh my lord, my fan is turned up all the way. Jesus. Sorori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? Let me crack open my window a little bit. If I can get it open, I can't. Ah, there we go. Fresh air into my room. Beautiful. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Nasuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Audra, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... hee. Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sorori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sorori. I pat Sorori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sorori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Here we go again, I suppose. I'm starting to like Monica a little bit more. Do you want to go? Let's go with Massacre. Broken, perhaps? Ooh. Existence. Yeah, I'm starting to like Monica a bit more. So far, I don't like Natsuki. I am not really a big fan of Natsuki overall. Hello, Gamer Tree. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you stop on in. Lovely jubbly. I'm doing pretty alright today. I'm actually doing pretty alright. We're just having a chill stream here. You know, we're going to go ahead and play some Doki Doki Literature Club and all that. It's been a lot of fun so far. Graveyard sounds cool. Fester? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead with do. Can you tell that I'm starting to like Monica? I'm starting to like Monica, actually, so far. You might have noticed it. Go with that. Oh Jesus, do we want to go with, let's go with horror for now. Oh, Jesus. I have no idea what unrequited means at all. Where do we want to go with them? That's interesting, very interesting. Another day passes and time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Audra. Yo, Sorora. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sorori? Eh? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sorori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sorori. That's not fair. Oh, that is so Akari. Yep, that is so Akari right there. That is so Akari. Yep. My god. I can see it written all across you. And Monica is starting to become Nat. I can definitely see the resemblance of Natalina to Monica. But Akari is definitely Sorori. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Pay attention to the dialogue, some foreshadowing is going on. Okay, I'll notice the foreshadowing. Thank you for the hint, Mike. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Audra to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sorori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Haha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. Still, coming from you, Sorori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee hee. Don't let her fool you. Sorori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nasuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sorori. Hee hee. Plap! Kaya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sorori in the face and trembles out onto the desk. Ow! What was it? Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my retribution? Retribution! Actually, that one almost worked. Haha! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though, haha. Nasuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sorori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Oh my god, that is my girlfriend. That is my girlfriend. If I gave her a cookie right now, that would be my girlfriend. Yes, that is Akari. There is no doubt in my mind. There is very little doubt in my mind that that is an Akari in just different body form. Sorori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Mmm. Sorori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hee hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Nisuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Nisuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee hee. Sorori gets out of her seat and goes behind Nisuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Nisuki reaches up to nudge Sorori off of her. Sorori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Nisuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Huh? Mouth full, Sorori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sorori? Eh? Nisuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hee hee, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzingly glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Audra. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Aha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sorori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nisuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sorora somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Nisuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her face hide her face deeper in the book. I'm sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Oh shit, her name is not Monica, it's actually Yuri. Damn it! Why is my language? Why am I so bad with names? Guys, why am I this bad with names? I'm sorry. Okay, so a while back, I said that so far my favorite has been Monica, and I actually meant Yuri because, again, I am super bad with names. Dyslexia does not help me. Dyslexia does not help my cause. It does not. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Ah, that's not what I meant. Mike, welcome to Dyslexia Town. Welcome to Dyslexia Town, right here. You explain that, I really do want a doctor to explain that to me. I really do. I really do want a doctor to explain to me how I get those two words mixed up. How that is even remotely possible. I'd love for that. Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but he's decided to let go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. But yeah, the reason why I'm into Yuri is that Yuri is a lot like Natalina. And the thing is I never get to know Natalina. That's the problem with Natalina in our current relationship, is that she is so shy, and just trying to get to know her is a bit like, it's a bit like getting into it's like getting into a locked box sometimes. That's why I'm glad. I am so happy that next month I'm gonna spend a week with her. I'm gonna spend a week with her in the same house and everything, and I can finally get to unlock her a little bit, because Natalina is just so quiet and just reserved, and it drives me nuts because I love her and I want to know her more. It drives me insane. So at least we can play this game and get a semi-taste of that, because I can relate Yuri to Natalina in ways. So, you know, at least I can get a little bit of a simulation here of what would happen if I finally get Natalina to open up to me. It would be awesome. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Audra? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I guess I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little, passive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feelings is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently laying go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a bit more, she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Audra, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Ah, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from her book, causing it to close on top of her hand. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright. Well then, let's go after Yuri, because why not? Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Audra, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it some more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shaped your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do, if it's with you. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scrutiny of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon intermits its phases and reflects that much more light off my much more light off of my cutting knife. They say the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A slice of blood, a rush of blood, classic Pavlov conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. For those of you who don't know what Pavlov's dogs are, basically Pavlov's dogs is a bit of a psychology experiment. He's one of the famous psychology people. That is one of the reasons why we have modern psychology to this day. Interestingly enough. Anyway though, I was a little bit more daring with this one yesterday's. I can see that, it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even think about what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Audra? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself too. I might be ranting a little bit now. Oh my god, same here. If I don't look myself in a mirror, pretty much every day I have to look myself in a mirror, and I have to puff out my chest and go, I am a weirdo and I'm proud. I am a weirdo and I'm proud. You know that scene from SpongeBob where he's on top of the pineapple? I'm ugly, I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Yes, that's pretty much what I do every day, just to keep myself off of depression. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, man. I'm sitting there up on top of the pineapple, shouting across the world. Oh god, man, I swear to god. But I'm glad you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's talk to Sorori. Well, you can probably see why this game is so good. Yes, exactly. Audra, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. And I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so, No way. Not even Nasuki? Well, I guess Nasuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. But yes, Mike, I can absolutely see how good this game is. This game is fantastic. I love every second of playing it right now. It is so good. I'm glad you suggested this game for me. It is fantastic. Hee hee. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sorori? I pat Sorori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Akari. Alright then. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sorori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey Audra, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Hee hee. Sorori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Hee hee hee. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Ah, I broke my pencil. Sorori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Stare at her ass! Go for it! Shove your head in your ass! I don't see much foreshadowing so far. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't see any foreshadowing so far. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Haha, let's sit down, Sorori. Yeah. I grab Sorori's arms and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't really read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop out my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scalping and scalping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. My entire life in a oh my god. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Oh god, how is this game summarized? My entire life. Oh, Jesus Christ, right? Holy shit. Holy crap, Sorori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? My god. How is this even possible? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. That's how I felt. Then you get stricken with writer's block. Then you wake up one morning and your arms and your legs are broken. You have writer's block. You've been sitting staring at the pen for a year, and you're sitting and staring at the pen, wondering if you're ever gonna write anything again. It's this endless loop cycle that never seems to stop. Man, I miss those days. I miss those days when I was cheerful. I miss those days when I said that I wouldn't stop writing it. I miss those days when I said I'd never take a break from it. God, man. God. Sorority's always had a habit of